In the headlines, nearly a dozen people are injured after wrecking in Wilson County. A Wilson man is charged with assault after police find a badly beaten victim. The older brother of a teen accused of murdering a Nash County deputy this year is on the run. And we bring you need-to-know information about assistance and avoiding scams after Hurricane Irene. These stories and more coming up on NewsBreak starting now.
From WHIG-TV, this is NewsBreak 31. Now, here's Marie Torres.
Hello, you're watching WHIG-TV NewsBreak, your voice in the community. I'm Marie Torres. First, our local counties are on a tornado watch today. Beginning this morning at 5:20 a.m. to 2 p.m., the National Weather Service has issued the watch for several counties in central and northeastern North Carolina, including the Tri-County area, Nash, Edgecombe, and Wilson. As we know, early this morning, a tornado touched down in Moore County. Radar has also indicated a tornado over Franklinton heading north at 35 miles per hour. We've yet to learn of any sightings in the Tri-County region. We'll have more on weather later on in this broadcast. Nearly a dozen people are injured after wrecking in Wilson County. On Labor Day, authorities say 11 people were hurt when a van crashed on Interstate 95 at the Horns Church Road exit in Wilson. According to North Carolina's Highway Patrol, at this point, it isn't clear what caused the wreck. Though details of the accident are scarce, we've learned the van was carrying Haitian migrant workers. The older brother of a teen accused of murdering a Nash County deputy this year is wanted in an unrelated shooting. Authorities say 18-year-old Dietrich Dale is one of 4 people charged with the August 23rd shooting near the lunchbox on East Gordon Street in Kingston. His younger brother, 16-year-old Keon, is also among 4 people charged with the murder of Deputy Warren Sneak Lewis and the murder of Thomas Hinton. Dietrich Dale is wanted for shooting a victim in the leg while he was riding his bicycle. Currently, authorities are looking for Dale and 2 other assailants. If you know his whereabouts, you're asked to call Kingston Police or your local authorities. A Wilson man is charged with assault after police find a badly beaten victim. According to Wilson Police Sergeant John Slaughter, on September 1st, nearing 2 a.m., police responded to a caller who said she heard a woman screaming. Shortly after, police took into custody 56-year-old James Anthony Bynum, who they say was still at the home on the 700 blocks of Sugg Street. The woman, police say, was unresponsive and seemed to have suffered head injuries. She is currently in critical condition at Pitt Memorial Hospital. Bynum is charged with assault with a deadly weapon, inflicting serious injury, and received a $250,000 secured bond. It is also possible Bynum may have sexually assaulted this victim. Wilson PD says this is an ongoing investigation. A state trooper is recovering at home after he crashed while trying to help another officer over the weekend. Saturday night, North Carolina Highway Patrol trooper B.K. Jones was called to a chase with another trooper when authorities say he lost control of his patrol car going around a curve on Westmount Drive near Bethlehem Drive. It said his vehicle ran off the right side of the road into a wooded area, striking a tree and the guide wire to a power pole. As of Sunday, Jones was treated and released from Nash General Hospital. When we return on NewsBreak, what now for many who weathered the storm? We bring you need-to-know information about assistance and avoiding scams after Hurricane Irene. We'll be right back. When it's happening to you, you'll hear from us. WHIG TV Newsbreak is reporting on the news, issues, and stories that matter to you. Call us at 252-885-1814. Email us at marie.whigtv@gmail.com or check us streaming live at whigtv.com. We're your voice, ready to bring you the news.
Announcing the gold buying station's $1 million buying event.
That's right. Our national trading partners have authorized us to spend
$1 million. If you have old gold,
we buy it.
Diamond jewelry,
We buy it.
coins,
That too.
antique jewelry,
Yeah, baby.
pocket watches,
We buy it.
gold,
We love broken gold.
whatever has value.
We buy it all.
We pay serious cash during the gold buying station's $1 million buying event.
And remember, we buy it all.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The business center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Welcome back to WHIG TV Newsbreak. I'm Marie Torres. The Tri-County area is now among at least 33 counties now eligible for storm-related assistance. Over the weekend, Governor Beverly Perdue says 15 more North Carolina counties are qualified for federal disaster assistance, meaning families and business owners in those counties can now seek low-interest loans or grants to help them recover from Hurricane Irene. Edgecombe, Nash, and Wilson are included, as well as neighboring counties of Halifax, Northampton, and Warren. The Federal Emergency Management Agency is providing two types of assistance: individual assistance to help families and businesses, as well as public assistance to help community recovery costs, such as clearing debris and repairing public facilities. The governor's preliminary damage assessments have topped $400 million for losses across the state from Hurricane Irene. To see how you can apply for assistance, you can call your local Department of Social Services or go to FEMA or call FEMA at 1-800-621-3362, or you can also go to disasterassistance.gov. While some hurricane victims will get help, others will be the targets of scam. North Carolina Attorney General Roy Cooper is alerting all to be on the lookout for cons. He says if you're approached by someone addressing themselves as a FEMA representative, make sure you thoroughly check their ID. Cooper adds that any legitimate representative would not ask for your social security number or seek payment or reimbursement of any kind. For more information, you can call FEMA at 1-800-621-FEMA. To report a scam or file a complaint, call 1-877-5-NO-SCAM. And though she brought much devastation, Hurricane Irene also gave the area a relief from drought conditions. Irene dumped between 12 and 14 inches of rain in many counties. A new drought map now shows no drought conditions for our area. Much of the Tri-County was previously under abnormally dry conditions this summer. Before going to break, let's take a look at our Pet of the Week with Sandy Holt and Vicki Jones.
And I nickname him, I call him Sam I Am. He likes that. Sam is mostly boxer. He's about 8 months old. He's still a puppy, and he is just wonderful. I mean, he's a gentle giant. He's a big fella, but he's gentle. I fostered 2 puppies, and he mothered them. I couldn't even hardly even get in there to rub them or anything. He was just so gentle with them and loving and taking care of him. He's up to date on all of his shots. He's neutered. He's housebroken. He has a backyard with a fence, and he likes to stay in there and run around. He has 7 playmates, plays with every one of them. As you can see, he's just as gentle and loving and sweet. And just look at that sweet face. I mean, you know, that sweet little stupid face, as I call it. You know, who could turn anything down on him? You know, it's just the sweetest little thing coming up to you.
All right. And just tell us, does he get along with everyone?
He gets along with everyone. He has a little growling in his play nature, but it's nothing but play. He is never been any.
Tell him about when him mothering those little puppies.
When he was mothering those 2 little puppies that came, those 2 little boxer puppies that came, I was keeping them for a week. He came in with one of them hanging off right here, holding on to him, and he walked around all day long with that little puppy, you know, just hanging there like that. So he is a gentle giant. His nature, his temperament, you just couldn't ask for anything any better.
Okay.
He sleeps well. He doesn't do well. Sits about the only thing he knows. Hopefully, if I have him longer, I'm going to take him to obedience class. But somebody, you know, like I say, I have 8. I don't have time really to work with one dog too much. You know, trying to take care of all of them. Somebody that can give him a lot of attention. He's a real smart fella and would learn real quick.
Okay, awesome. And tell us, what's the importance of adopting?
Well, when you adopt an animal, I mean, you know, they adopt you. You don't adopt them, they adopt you. It just changes your whole life anyway. So many people don't spay and neuter their animals as they should, and there are millions, and I mean millions of animals out there that are just homeless, that are roaming the streets. I don't know if you read the paper, there have been wild animals in Fayetteville here lately they've had to collect up. But adopting an animal, you get a lifelong friend. You just do something good for yourself and something good for the animal, and it keeps their life going. And if you get them from a rescue, of course, we've already had them spayed, neutered, and had all their shots done, but it's just something that'll enhance your life like you've never even believed before. I mean, if you're an animal person, of course you know the joy that you get. If you're not an animal person, it's indescribable. It's just what pleasure they'll bring to you. I saw a sticker the other day that said, "Who rescued who?"
All right.
And that's just about what it is.
And can I add that going into the shelters here lately, just about every cage is full of moms and litters. And I just want to beg people that have unaltered pets, please, they can contact me and I can give them information for low-cost clinic. Please have your pet spayed and neutered. So many have to die every day.
A horrible death.
Yeah.
A horrible death they have to die.
Okay, and if anyone is thinking about adopting Sam, give us a number that they can call.
Okay, they can call me, Sandy Holt, 252-969-1394, and they can also go to the Carolina Boxer Rescue website, which is www.carolinaboxerrescue.org. Or they can call 910-799-5638. And this is Carolina Boxer Rescue. It's strictly boxers. So if you're looking for a boxer, this is a wonderful rescue.
And then also we talked about adopting, but I mean, you know, adopting is wonderful because they get their forever home and that's where they're going to be at, but we desperately need fosters. Now foster is, I mean, you just take the animal into your home and you feed it and you love it. We pay for all the vet and everything else that goes on for it. I mean, and there's just so many out there that need it. And, you know, you don't have to keep it forever if you don't want to, and you can get that one a forever home and get another one in there and just keep it going, but we desperately need fosters. So if you think you could open up your home for one animal, just one. I mean, if 10 people took in one animal, that's 10 lives that were saved. So, you know, we really could use some fosters if you could do that.
We'll be back with weather and sports. Don't go anywhere. We're your news team bringing it home to you with meteorologist Fred Holdsworth, anchor Marie Torres, sports reporter Edward Green, and Matt Havitt, our studio guy. WHIG-TV Newsbreak, your voice in the community.
Announcing the gold buying station's $1 million buying event.
That's right. Our national trading partners have authorized us to spend
$1 million. If you have old gold,
We buy it.
diamond jewelry,
We buy it.
coins,
That too.
antique jewelry,
Yeah, baby.
pocket watches,
We buy it.
gold,
We love broken gold.
whatever has value.
We buy it all.
We pay serious cash during the gold buying station's $1 million buying event.
And remember, we buy it all.
The Country Inn & Suites is your home away from home with a staff that always treats you as family. If you or your church or company has visitors, give them a great Rocky Mount welcome with a special discount on their overnight or extended stay. Not only is the Country Inn & Suites a comfortable place, we'll spoil them with fresh cookies and complimentary breakfast. We are filled with luxuries like an indoor pool, fitness center, and a guest laundry. The business center includes a boardroom, connection to high-speed internet, and catering for meetings is always available. Call me, Donna Chavis, at 252-442-0500 for a tour and or to set up your corporate rate. You're always welcome as family in the Country Inn & Suites, Rocky Mount.
Thanks for staying with us. Let's now go to WHIG-TV weather with meteorologist Fred Holdsworth. Fred?
Hello everyone, time to take another look at our weather, and we do have quite an active weather pattern going on today as the remnants of Lee move northward from northern Alabama, northern Georgia, and moving northeast right along the Appalachian mountain chain. Let's take a look at our forecast map and we'll see what's going on out there. First of all, we have an area right in here in yellow where we could see severe thunderstorms, possibly even tornadoes, until about the middle of the afternoon right in here, and that covers just about all of North Carolina with the exception of the immediate coastal areas. To the north of us, from North Carolina northward up through New England, flash flooding is possible right in here as the rain from Lee is added to the already saturated ground and overflowing rivers from Hurricane Irene. Rain will be found all the way from central Alabama northeastward up into Quebec, Canada, all along the eastern seaboard as far inland as southern and central Indiana and across the eastern Great Lakes region. Then we move to a little farther west. High pressure over Wisconsin will give the central United States another dry day today and much cooler temperatures. Some of these temperatures are 18-20 degrees below normal out in the Midwest. Then going to the far southwest in the Four Corners region, rain and thunderstorms all the way up into the Rockies of Wyoming and all through Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona. And then high pressure will be found over the chimney region of Idaho, right up in here, all the way to the west coast. As we get out to the west coast, fair skies all the way down into Southern California. There could be a few showers and thunderstorms in the San Diego area, all the way down into the Baja of California, right across the Mexican border here. Well, let's take a look at our forecast and see what we can expect for today. Showers and thunderstorms with a high of 90, south wind at 10 miles per hour. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms with a low of 74 and a south wind at 6. Wednesday, showers and thunderstorms with a high of 87, south wind at 9. Wednesday night, showers and thunderstorms with a low of 68, south wind at 7. Chance of showers and thunderstorms for Thursday with a high of 86, east wind around 5 miles per hour. Thursday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 66. Friday will be sunny with a chance of an afternoon shower or thunderstorm and a high of 86. Friday night, chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 65. And for Saturday, chance of showers and thunderstorms once again with a high of 87 and a low of 65 for Saturday night. Our high yesterday, 84, 77 was our low this morning, and 0.02 of an inch of rain at our weather station yesterday. U.S. extremes for yesterday. 106 at Phoenix, Arizona was the high temperature. The low temperature 22 degrees at Dillon, Montana, and the precipitation 9.93 inches at Jackson, Mississippi, and of course that was associated with the remnants of Tropical Storm Lee. And that's a look at your Rocky Mountain and Tri-County weather. Now back to you.
All right, thank you, Fred. And as Fred mentioned earlier about tornadoes, please be on the lookout. There is a tornado watch for Nash, Edgecombe, and Wilson counties, our area, until 2 p.m. today. And of course, we'll be bringing you updates if we have any sightings as well in our area. But as for now, we're going to talk about sports, and hopefully the weather is not going to affect too much. Tell us what's going on, Edward.
Well, hopefully the weather's going to stay pretty good at the end of the week.
Okay.
It's the middle of the week we got to worry about, maybe with some practices getting interrupted, but hopefully by Friday we should be pretty much in the clear, especially by Friday night for some football.
All right, good.
Well, as one season struggles to find consistency in its schedule, another comes to a close. And the Carolina Mudcats' 2011 season ended last night at home against Mississippi Braves. We will have that score with you in a moment, but first we have some high school football scores from this past week, as well as a look ahead at this week's games. Well, a couple of exciting games Friday night, along with a few blowouts. Fike picked up its first win of the year against Crosstown Bedingfield 26-21. Both teams are now 1-2, but it is Fike that looks like it is gaining momentum each week, leading up to its first non-conference meeting against Hunt in 2 weeks. Over in Bailey, Bunn was up 14-0 against Southern Nash after the Firebirds committed multiple turnovers close to the goal line. But Southern Nash came roaring back in the second half and took control to edge out a 21-17 win. Southern is now 3-0 on the season and look to be not only a strong team, but one that can overcome some adversity as well. In our Freedom Credit Union game of the week, Southwest Edgecombe stayed close against Hunt, only down 14-8 at the half, but struggled in the second on offense and could not take advantage of 4 Hunt turnovers, losing 28-8. While Hunt did not play a perfect game, it did show a very powerful 2 running back system that will be sure to give teams problems going forward. And finally, Rocky Mount stays unbeaten with an impressive 50-2 win against Hertford County Saturday. The Griffons have played very well so far and seem to have improved over last year's tough season. As for this week's schedule of Friday games, South Central comes up to Northern Nash as the Knights look for win number 1. Southern Nash heads up to Roanoke Rapids. Fike hosts north side of Jacksonville in a bid for win number 2. Hunt looks to stay unbeaten against Bedingfield. Nash Central will try to do the same at Hertford County. Tarboro will travel to North Edgecombe, which will be only North Edgecombe's second game after a rainout in week 2 and an off week last week. And our game of the week will be at Rocky Mount as the Griffons welcome Southwest Edgecombe. And now moving on to the Mudcats, and Carolina dropped its season finale to Mississippi at 5 County Stadium Monday night 4-0. Chris Masters pitched 7 scoreless innings for the Braves, and league RBI leader Ernesto Mieja improved his total to 99 on the season, going 2 for 4 with a double, a sacrifice fly in the first, and a 2-run 2-run home run in the 5th. Curtis Parch took the loss for the Mudcats and finished the year at 2-2. Here are the final second half standings. Chattanooga wins the division in the second half by 2.5 games over Tennessee. Tennessee won the first half of the season, and both those teams will be going to the playoffs. Carolina finishes the second half in 3rd place and ends with an overall mark of 53-86. So Marie, a disappointing end to Carolina's season, although they did play much better in the second half. But now we can mostly move to football. Major League Baseball is still going on through its pennant races, but right now high school football is very much underway. College football just started this past weekend, and even last night there was a game in the ACC, and the NFL returns Thursday night, New Orleans at Green Bay. So a very exciting time.
All right, well, great. Thank you so much, Edward.
Thank you, Marie.
Well, that's all for us here today on Newsbreak. We'll see you again Thursday with more news that's impacting the community. For WHIG TV, I'm Marie Torres. Have a good day.